friends, let me ask you a question. When you go to a car mechanic and ask them for advice on how to fix a problem for your car, do you go to someone whose expertise you respect and who you are most likely going to listen to when it comes to repairing your car? When you hire a kitchen designer for your home, do you sit down and when he offers suggestions, do you take those suggestions to heart because they are the expert in their field? When you hire a landscaper for your yard, do you find someone who's been in business for a while and has the education to be able to advise you on what type of plants are going to work best for your environment and give you the look that you want for your yard? I'm guessing that when you hire a professional to help you in your life in some way, that you go to someone you respect and who you look at as someone who's been able to do it better than you can do it yourself. And probably has the training and the education in their area of expertise that they can give you to help you with their problem. This is the exact attitude that we need to have as our clients hire us. We need to be able to communicate to our clients that we know what we are doing, that we have trained, got the education, and have the expertise that they need to be able to show their images best. I love it when I'm sitting in an IPS appointment and a client kind of gets stumped on what to do with a certain image and how to display it. They know they love it, they know they want to look at it often, they know they want others to see it, but they're not quite sure how to display it in their home. And usually what happens is after we sit there for a minute or so going back and forth on an image, I can tell that they're having problems. And I say one thing. I turn to them and I say, I have some ideas on how this might work best in your home. Would you like to hear them? And they turn to me. Never in all of my years of doing business has a client replied by saying, no, I don't value your opinion. We're just going to sit here and struggle with this decision and not take into account the expertise that you might have when it comes to this decision. That would be crazy. Clients come to us because we can do something that they cannot do, because we have trained and learned about how portraits should be displayed and what works best in different situations. It is okay if you offer your opinions to clients as long as you are looking out for their best interest and not just trying to sell them something to pad the sale. If you are true wanting to offer suggestions from a place of service and being of help versus just trying to sell them the biggest, most expensive item, they will appreciate your input. Don't be afraid to offer suggestions when you see that your client is struggling with the decisions that they have to make. Don't be afraid to show them things that they may not have thought about to begin with. That is your job to do that. For example, at the moment, we're having our kitchen remodeled, and it's been a long, long road in choosing the right professionals for this task. I know nothing about kitchen remodeling, and I don't really want to learn anything about kitchen remodeling. But I have interviewed quite a few professionals, and it's been very interesting to see how they have treated me and what they have suggested in the process as experts in their field. Believe it or not, the person we chose to do this job in our home is someone who suggested things that were way out of the box that we might want to consider versus someone who just designed a kitchen based on the ideas that we brought to the table. My new kitchen is going to be something that I never dreamed of because I didn't have the expertise or the vision for that space, but my kitchen designer does. And all the things that they have suggested not only are going to make my kitchen much more functional space, but I'm going to love it. And we are spending much more based on his suggestions. But his suggestions were not made because he was trying to upgrade the sale. His suggestions were made based on the feedback that we gave him on how we use the space and how we want it to work best. You are the expert. You are the one that they hired. And when sitting in that room with them and working through the transaction with them, do not be afraid to offer suggestions that you feel will be in their best interest and that they will enjoy. They will respect you as a professional and appreciate that you are looking out for their best interest when it comes to how their images are displayed in their home.